Howdy y'all, welcome to Goliad, Texas. It's a little loud, we're going under a bridge. We're at Goliad State Park for a few more seconds. We're headed over, you can see, leaving Goliad State Park. We're going to Presidio la Bahía. We were on the Angel of Goliad hiking and biking trail. This is one of the most historic places for both Mexico and Texas. So please, come go with me. Maybe you can see that. I'm looking right into the sun. This is also the birthplace of General Ignacio Zaragoza, the hero that brought you Cinco de Mayo. It's gonna be a little loud on the microphone, I'm sorry. This is our first good look at it. We're gonna hike up and around before we get there. Presidio la Bahía, fought over many times. Many times. In the Texas Revolution, the Mexican Revolution, Mexicans fight for independence, known as Fort Defiance after the Texians took it. 1836. Look at Presidio la Bahía before we head in there, and all the flags that have flown over. Give you guys a look at this before we get ready to go in here. Got a few pictures of the inside, but trust me, it's worth coming to read inside and walk in these historic footprints.
Ignored Texas, trusting that its very remoteness would keep it safe from greedy rivals and focus.
I'm going to show you around a little outside here, get some pictures inside the church. I do apologize for that wind. Over there is where Fannin and his men are buried. Whoops. We're going to make our way over there soon. I've already been here close to 2 hours, and I have just come outside from inside the museum there. Show you guys a look from up here. I mean, you can see forever. You can see here where Goliad is. Goliad is now compared to before. Gonna make our way over here hopefully this afternoon. It may not be until tomorrow though. Can see where we are right on this corner. We're gonna make our way around and they've got a few things open we'll take a look at. Give you guys a little peek in here. Since I didn't show you inside the museum, there is quite a bit out here. Where the single men and the men on duty would have to sleep. Most members that had wives or families would stay outside the Presidio walls. It was saying. I don't know about these beds, but you can see the rope in there, a little bit of blanket. Well, this isn't. As you can tell, it was rebuilt in the 70s, but this is where the ruins were before that. Making our way over, we gotta go check out the church still and the cannon there. Look at the well. Holy firewood, Batman. This is one of the shorter walls. You can see a statue of the Angel of Guadalupe. Let me cover that up a little, hopefully. We're going to walk down there before we head back to the campground shortly. Hear the church bell going again. It's a shame they don't actually ring the bell anymore. The church part has been in continual operation almost since it was founded here in 1749. One of the oldest continually operating churches in the U.S. and Texas. San Antonio de Baxter is considerably older. Can't even fit in there with my hiking pack on. I don't know if I could fit in there without it being there on watch. And if I remember right, this cannon believed to be used by Fannin. It was dug up in what? 1936, almost 100 years after Fannin. Was dug up in the back there. Yeah, this church and mission founded in around 1749, I believe. There is we'll read that in just a second. Let's see if we can see who is buried here. Annie L. Taylor. Born in 1852, died in 1880. August 12th, 1880. I have to look her up. I believe that was maybe a I don't know. We'll have to see if we can find anything. We'll be quiet when we go in. Our Lady of Loreto Chapel. First Declaration of Independence for Mexico was signed on this altar December 20th, 1835. Almost continuously since its establishment. Okay, so we learned that that church was finished in 1779. In 1836 is when it held the prisoners before they were marched out and massacred. As we see a vulture up there. And for 7 years, from 1846 to 1853, it was a residence. In 1853, it was bought by the Catholic Church. It has been run ever since. So it was run before that as a Catholic church and since then. So 7 years. Back out on the Angel of Gonzales hike and bike trail, coming up on a statue of the Angel of Gonzales. Saved many men from dying. She lived out her life at the King Ranch. Francisca Alvarez. Here we come on the graves of Colonel Fannin and his men. I believe this was marked since their bodies were found, and this was put up in the 1830s, I believe. At least 392 people were massacred and burned. It's a list of their names. Goes right across. This was put up in 1938. They were buried in 1838, if I remember correctly. These men were the ones that were buried on the field. I don't know. I know they were found approximately in the same area that they were buried in. I don't know if this was it or not. They were marched out of those doors in 3 columns and cut down by their Mexican guards. Take one last look at the Fannin Memorial. We're just wrapping up at Presidio la Bahía. But there is a sign over here I want to stop and read. And right now I don't know. I still got to go to the church over there that closes in less than an hour now. So I'll probably have to do that in the morning. I don't know. I do appreciate you guys coming along with me. Presidio la Bahía, Goliad, Texas. The site of the Goliad Massacre. As always, appreciate you guys coming with me. Thank you. And if you enjoy history, hiking, camping, museums, hit that subscribe button to see when new video comes out. And hope to see y'all on the next adventure.